I'm Annie, I'm a brand and web designer and founder of MacBook. Today we're going to be unboxing this DJI OSMO Mobile SE stabilizer. So it's a gimbal that you just prop your phone on and then it allows you to capture more stable, higher quality videos. Pull this little tag. Okay, let's open it up. Here it is, there's some instructions right here. And then if we open up the box, this is what's inside. We have a divider. And then here is the actual gimbal. So let's unwrap this. I'm really excited because I have a client photo shoot coming up and we really want to capture some nice video footage. Okay, here it is, nice and compact. This is the actual gimbal. And then it also comes with a tripod stand, which you can also use as a grip, just to hold it. That's this one. You can expand it out like that. And then we also have the magnetic attachment. And here is the cable. So it's USB to USB-C to charge. If we go ahead and open up this divider, inside you'll see DJI stickers. We also have the instruction manuals, quick start guide, and there's also a nice little light grey pouch that you can keep everything in. And it also comes with some slip pads that you can stick on just to make it extra grippy for your phone. Usually for everything that I film that you see on YouTube, on my socials, it's all filmed on my iPhone 14 Pro Max, and I find the quality is really good. However, it is filming this video right here, so I'm going to bring out my old iPhone XS, and this is how it looks inside the contraption. It's magnetic. So all you have to do is just snap it on and you just line up the logos like that. And I think you press this M button for 2 seconds and it should help stabilize it. There we go. And then you move it around. What they recommend you do is to download the app, and that unlocks a lot of tutorials and additional guides and features. I'm going to film a more in-depth review after I've played around with it, showing you more features, how to actually use the app, but today is just going to be a review of the actual product, how it feels in my hand. It's very lightweight and it actually does not take any effort at all to move around. A really cool feature is that you can easily switch between vertical and horizontal. So if I click this button twice, this little rotation button, click it twice. There we go, look how smooth that was. Apparently the battery life lasts for 8 hours. I really like the color for this one as well. I think they call it the premium grey finish. And I like how it's not too white so it doesn't get too dirty. I heard a lot of reviews for this one and it's really easy for beginners. Let's cover some of the features that this gimbal has. Number one is what they call Active Track 5.0, where it automatically follows your subject. So you can literally pop this on the table. If we go ahead and attach this tripod, you can just plop it here and then I can put it on selfie mode and I can move around and the camera will track my face as I'm moving around. So you can see how that'll be really nice when you're filming stuff. You can prop it somewhere and move around and it'll still follow you. Next is gesture control. So you have hands-free recording, and then there's panorama mode. So you can have these ultra wide shots. Then we have spin shot mode, so there's some epic cinematic rotations that you can do and I've seen on people's Instagram reels and I really want to try them out. So let's cover why I actually bought this and why I think this might be a good investment for you guys out there. I know a lot of us trying to create content, we feel like we need to get a camera, and I did buy a camera but I never used it. It was just too technical for me. Having to export things off an SD card, uploading it, and not being able to see a preview for me is quite annoying. That's why I like having the iPhone where you can just see yourself in the screen and then you can adjust as you go. I also don't really like to use the inbuilt camera on iPhones. I feel like it's not that flattering, so I use an app called B612 and it allows you to sharpen the image a little bit, apply some filters, and this minimizes the time you need for post-production. I can just export the footage, and I use CapCut, and they have an enhanced image feature which leverages AI to help sharpen and crispen all of your videos so it makes it look super high quality even if it's filmed on just an iPhone. So my first initial impression of this is that it feels really high quality, yet they still manage to keep it really light. It is more of a plastic finish, but it doesn't feel cheap at all. I purchased this for 109 Australian dollars, which I think is really good value, especially if you're going to actually improve the video quality. I really think that mobile phones have really revolutionized our ability to capture great content and great videos. And I like to say just keep it simple, don't overcomplicate things, because if you do, you probably won't ever get started. What do you think? If you're tempted to get this, let me know in the comments. Okay, now let's take it apart. If you press the M button again, it would do this. So it's not in a filming mode and it's just resting. And then let's snap this off. Just take it off like that. And then we compress it back like so. And let's put it all back in the little pouch and see how it all fits. There we go. And you just carry this around. I'm really excited to try it, and I'll film a more in-depth review about the details and maybe some tutorials on how I go about using it. If you're interested in more tech unboxing videos, recently I purchased the M4 MacBook Pro, so go ahead and check that one out. If you enjoy listening on the go, we also have a podcast called the Brand Creator Podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!